I arrived in a warm.
Sit.
Xin chào. On my way for some new adventures. I go camping in center of Vietnam. Big backpack, all my camping equipment. I took a motor taxi to go out of the city and then I'm gonna hitchhike. Let's see how it goes. I only wait 3 minutes on the road before a scooter picks me up, and then a truck driver. It's always a pleasure to meet locals. He was curious about what I do and me about his job. Unfortunately, I had to continue my journey. At 6 p.m. it was getting dark, so I searched for a spot to pitch my tent and arrived on the coastline. But the place was saturated by trash. So I turned back and found a place protected from the wind. Here I am. I arrived in... Actually, I don't know where I arrived. I just wanted to pitch my tent on the beach, but I couldn't manage to do it. So I found a spot a bit on the top of a hill. So here's my view for tonight. All the lights we can see are fishing boats, but I don't think people are actually sleeping on them. And it's the other side of the coastline, and the village is down there. I wrote my diary, read a bit. So today was my first day hitchhiking with my big backpack in order to go out of the city and camp and hike. And it worked, actually it worked really well. The longest I waited was maybe 3 minutes, and I get picked up by 3 cars today. And it was really cool. I mean, it's cool, but I don't speak the language really well, so it's kind of limited, and where they don't want to use Google Translate, we just like struggling with understanding each other. But at the end, you can understand, like, we can understand each other. So anyway, it worked quite well today. I have a good feeling that it works well in Vietnam, hitchhiking. Yesterday was my very first day hitchhiking in Vietnam and hitchhiking in Asia, and it worked immediately. I visited a village 15 kilometers away from Nha Trang, and it worked. I came back and forth. Have banana, bread and orange. I will keep them for tomorrow, but I'm not so hungry these days, so it's gonna be fine for tonight. It's 6 a.m. My tent is over there behind me. I didn't sleep so well because I pitched my tent on some rocks, but it was okay. I rested. It didn't rain, and this morning I had the pleasure to introduce you the sunrise. That's the advantage to wild camp. Pitch your tent wherever you want. Beautiful sunrise. village. I'm searching for food. It's 7 a.m. So usually for breakfast, Vietnamese have like pho. It's a rice noodle with soup and meat and so on. So I'm gonna try to have one. Okay, cool. I managed to find a place in the village. So I arrived and I asked them vegetarian, and they said no, we don't do that. And eventually I said, okay, so just put everything without meat. And I said, oh, okay. And then I have a bobun, veggie bobun. It's really good. I'm in this kind of place. It was good, no, it was excellent, veggie, and it costed 80 cents. It's so cheap, it's so cheap, it's crazy. So I'm about to leave this village now, and I'm going to put myself on the road and hitchhike until the next village and see how it goes. I want to walk and hitchhike along the coastline and enjoy the landscape. I'm on the road now, and no cars hasn't passed yet, so I'm waiting and walking. That's the game. Honestly, I love it. You can take time to enjoy the landscape and enjoy being present. And for me, that's the most important thing. So I enjoy waiting and walking. The lady picked me up. To work in I arrive in this small village, and after the night I spent, I want to sit and rest. While I'm walking here, I feel really comfortable. Okay. Okay. There's something in me that tells me I'm in the right direction. I arrived in a wonderful place. Exactly the kind of place that I was searching for. It's a small cafe. It's a cafe in a lady's home, and she arranged everything so that we have a beautiful view on the sea. She offered me a cafe. I said no thank you, I would like a tea, and she said okay. So I have a coffee and a tea. Communication in Vietnamese. I'm having a coffee and learning my Vietnamese in this wonderful place. She put her TV on when I arrived, and it's amazing. As soon as I arrived in this place, I fell in love with it. A chill atmosphere, an amazing view, great coffee, and no one else around. And I had a good connection with Miss Hang, the owner that I found adorable. I absolutely wanted to stay more. I decided to explore the area that is really promising. Whoa, this place is just unbelievable. Beautiful beaches, local villages with welcoming people, and surrounded by nice hills. And no tourists around. Exactly the authentic experiences I was searching for. On the other side of the island, I discovered a pier with small boats. These are used by the locals to navigate and join the fishing structures of the sea. Some boats have motors, others don't. Then they are used with one rowing and you have to be skillful. The movement is so technical, plus facing the sea current. Lots of respect. Beside this, I discovered a big amount of garbage transported by the current and also thrown away by the locals. It hurt me to see this wonderful place deteriorated by trash. The ecological concerns are clearly not a priority in Vietnam. Time passes, so I come back at night at the restaurant and I go all in. Listen, I travel alone, I sleep in my tent. I've fallen in love with your place. Could I stay here tonight and work for you in exchange? Yes, the answer was long because we use a translator, so you have the real time I waited for. Miss Hang Lao, and she says, okay, you can stay, but we don't want your money nor your work, it's okay. I feel so glad on the moment. Xin chào.
Xin chào.
Tên tôi là Julian.
Ồ, làm được lắm không? Chị tin nợ của em vẫn 7 tệ nha chị nha. Đợi coi thử nó.
And I had no idea all the things I would leave here.
Something to guide your way, even if you're too scared to follow. There's a light in each new day.
Tôi cảm thấy vui. Tôi cảm thấy vui. I'm happy.
Thoải mái trong ta bơ vơ chiều về dần dần này nhớ mãi em ca nhìn hát về giờ phút giây ta vui vàng giờ ngày mai là chân nhau phàng.
C'était pourtant bien. Montrer jusqu'à la sortie les photos de nos vies. Xin cảm ơn Việt Nam, tôi yêu Việt Nam. Xin cảm ơn. Toujours en été. Aux Champs-Élysées, au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs. Aux Champs-Élysées.
Trà đầy vô luôn, càng đầy càng tốt. Bắt đầu mình cái xe không có.
This morning I woke up helped them, I cleaned the house, washed everything, and then they asked me to put the table for 40%. So why 40? They said because tonight is the end of 2023. So I thought that the Chinese New Year's Eve was on February 10th, but eventually the end of the year starts tonight. So there's a big party tonight at home, and they invited me. So glad I'm gonna stay at their home. Bao nhiêu? 2.
Bun. Rồi nha. Sit, 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 sit. Sit, sit.
Okay, same. Okay.
Sit.
Finito. Sit. Okay.
Dua. Dua.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. When it comes to receiving people, Vietnamese prepare and cook many dishes. And maybe more here as it's a restaurant, lol. Lobster, clams, prawns, fish, chicken, pork, anything delicious you can think of is on the grill of Miss Hang. Cham and Cha, the two doctors, and I are here to help her. We spent barely the whole day preparing tonight's meal and celebrate the end of 2023. Vietnamese usually eat quite early, particularly today. Early comers arrived at around 4 p.m. and we started eating at 4:30. Drinks included. People related tonight are friends, family, neighbors. I discovered how people have tight links here, importance of the sharing and being together for the Vietnamese. Without being aware of it, I started to find my place in this family. Oh, and by the way, we have the confirmation that Vietnamese love karaoke.
Anh ngồi cùng em trên con đê nhỏ, trên cánh đồng tôm đã còn thương nhau, anh chưa về. Người ơi, trách chi đó vô thiên tình, người ơi.